Hello everyone, welcome to Tess and Gary. I'm Gary and there's Tess over there. She's my camera operator today. Here's another episode of Gary Can Cook. And today we're using a slow cooker or crock pot, some people call it. And this recipe I'm making is, I just kind of made it up because we'll see how it tastes.
Your own version.
My own recipe today. I've got 2 pieces of beef shank, and if you'll notice,
It's frozen.
it's frozen,
You never wash it?
but that's okay.
You never wash it?
Oh, I need
You
to
need to
wash
wash
it.
it.
I'm sorry, I gotta wash my meat. Okay, I'm back. Got my meat washed. So anyway, here's 2 pieces of frozen beef shank. That's gonna go in first. And then I'm gonna put some seasoning blend. It's frozen too. This is celery, carrots, and green peppers. I mean, it's frozen. So, this is all gonna melt anyway. So, I'll just put the rest of the bag in there. You see?
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on high. So next, I'm gonna put a can of cream of mushroom soup. 1 can, because that's all we have. So this is going to be like a beef shank with mushrooms and rice. That's what it's going to be. You got to get every little bit. So my mother taught me this. Now don't waste. So I've got 1 can of mushroom soup in there. You don't have to cook with a lot of water in these slow cookers unless you're going to put rice in. And that's what we're going to do. So I've got about a 1/2 cup of water. I'm going to put another 1/2 cup. So I got a cup of water in there.
Wash your rice, okay?
All right, I'm not going to put it in yet. This right here, this seasoning is what's going to flavor this. This was part of a mushroom risotto, but I already cooked the rice part out of here. But this has got 2 kinds of dried mushrooms in it. It's got dehydrated porcini mushrooms, and it's got dehydrated white mushrooms in it. It's got salt in it, onion powder, garlic powder, dehydrated parsley, all kind of stuff in here. So there's a lot of good flavor in here. So I'm gonna put this whole packet in here.
Yeah, 1 cup of rice.
1 cup of rice. How do you say rice in?
Bigas.
Huh? Bigas?
Bigas in Tagalog, bugas in Bisaya.
Bugas. We have 1 cup of bugas. This whole seasoning in there. And that seasoning has garlic powder and onion powder in it, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a little more onion powder in there. Just because we want it to taste good. A little more garlic. Because I like garlic. Garlic's good for you. And black pepper. I use black pepper a lot. And Tessie uses peppercorns a lot. So
You usually have that.
this is beef bouillon, and it's very salty. So Tessie says I can only use half. So that's what I'll use. What she says. So half of that in there. Wrap this up for the next recipe. Huh? So that goes back in. Not going to put the rice in yet because I don't want to overcook the rice. This right here needs to cook for about 3 or 4 hours on high. And then I'm going to check it when the beef starts getting tender. I'm going to put it on low and we're going to put our rice in there and a little bit more, probably this other half a cup of water. Okay? So we'll be back. Hello, we'll be back. And whenever we get ready to put the rice in, we'll be back. Now, since we got about 4 hours, I think I'm gonna take a nap. Thank you. Okay, everyone, we're back. It's been about 3.5 hours. And look in there. And our beef shanks, as you can see, are tender. So what I'm going to do, look at that marrow. Oh, Tessie loves that bone marrow. What I'm going to do now is take these out and put them over here because they're already tender. And they'll sit over here for a while. And I'm going to add my rice to here and let my rice cook. And then when it's done, I'll add it back to here. So how long do you think that rice takes, honey?
20 minutes, I think.
20 minutes on high?
Put more, a little bit water.
Okay. You sure? There's a lot of water in there.
That's a lot of rice too.
Is it? Okay, my wife is the rice
little
expert, so I'm going to put a little more water, like she said.
Just a little bit to wash the bowl. Oh my God, you already, no need, you already washed out the... You silly.
Sorry. Okay, there you go.
You already washed the...
I accidentally
Rice.
rinsed the rice out in the sink. Yeah,
The
I'm
purpose,
nervous, you know.
the purpose, I want you to add more water because I want you to
I know,
wash
I
the
got it now.
rice in the bowl.
I'm not an expert, you know. I don't claim to be. I'm just a American home cook.
Wait.
All right, so you can see some oil in there. See that shine? I was going to put some butter in there. How about that? No?
No need.
It would make it taste better.
It's gonna be so.
You're so
rich.
selfish. All right, so we're going to let that cook for about 30 minutes on high. And I would cook it on high for 30 minutes after it starts boiling. Not now, but after it boils for 30 minutes.
You need to cover that with aluminum foil
And
so
I
they
can,
get
I
dry.
know. Let me finish first. She's so bossy, that one. So I'm going to cover this up to keep it warm, but it doesn't make a difference because I'm going to put it back in there
No,
when
I
it's
mean
done.
they get dry when
Yeah,
you just
you're
put
dry.
like that there. Aluminum foil.
Oh.
You don't know what you're doing, is it?
No, not unless you tell me. Parchment paper.
That's fine. It's gonna be so good.
She's going to want to steal that bone marrow. It's okay, I'll let her have it. Okay, now we go sit down, watch football. Look over there.
What is that?
She doesn't know. It's the first year I've ever got her fooled. She has no idea what those two presents are. And that's just what I want.
And then it's our beautiful Christmas tree, simple and beautiful.
Okay, I'm over here.
Okay.
I'm the star today. Okay. Okay, everyone. On Gary Can Cook, we'll be back in a few minutes and I'll show you how good it's going to be. Also, I've got more rolls, or as Tessie calls them, panda saw.
What is the thing there?
It's where I put, actually, it's just, don't worry about it. Tessie calls it panda saw. You must have put your finger in there.
Nice.
So it's over here and it's going to rise.
be back soon.
Okay. I'll be back soon. Thank you very much. Okay, everyone. Look here. Our rice is done.
You good?
Hot. So, I'm going to take this. Ouch. And just place it back on there. See how tender that is? Ooh, falling off the bone. And now, we're going to plate it up and we'll eat it.
So
Okay?
it's done.
It's done.
Okay.
Thank y'all very much for watching.
Bye.
See you next time.